Great job.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Snow TV and continuing coverage of the Region 18 SWAC basketball tournament. It is day 3, and today is the championship round.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's been a fun little weekend here. So.
Absolutely. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. My name is Jared Walsh. I'm hanging out here with my buddy Adam Mason, and we're getting ready to call this the women's championship game here between the College of Southern Idaho and the Bruins of Salt Lake Community College.
A good matchup. Really, this has been a great overall tournament. Most of the games have been pretty close, teams battling back and forth. I don't expect anything less today with these two teams.
Yeah, these two teams they're ranked number 1 and 2 for a reason, and they've played phenomenal throughout this tournament. And like you said, every game has been pretty relatively close here, so it's been a good tournament, a lot of good basketball being played over this weekend, and I'm excited to see how this game plays out today.
Yeah, Salt Lake Community College actually lost 2 conference games this season, and the first one was against CSI. So CSI is familiar, obviously every team's familiar with each other at this point, but they definitely have the confidence to be able to knock off a team as good as Salt Lake Community College. So I would expect that we'll see a lot of defensive intensity from CSI with the up-tempo game that we saw a little bit yesterday from them.
Oh, absolutely. All right, let's get to some starting lineups here for you. For the College of Southern Idaho, first off, we have number 3, Zulika Grinzel, number 14, Julia Dufarena, number 20, Patrice Tostin, number 31, Holly Blades, and number 42, Elizabeth Segura.
And starting for the women is number 5, Brittany Johnson, for the Salt Lake women. Number 5, Brittany Johnson. Number 10, Summer Yak. Number 15, Natalie Parsons. Number 22, Mercedes Riggs. And number 25, Cassidy Froughton.
And we're looking for a good game tonight. Cassidy Froughton, of course, had a big game last night as they knocked off Snow College. And boy, what a tough game that was.
Yeah, well, it was an exciting game. It came down to the wire.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. North Idaho, not Snow College.
Oh.
I apologize.
It happens.
It's been a lot of basketball over the last couple days. As they knocked off North Idaho, though, it was a good game. Good matchup here between North Idaho and Southern Idaho. As we get started on the take there, that's number 15, Natalie Parsons. No good on the shot, but Patrice Tostin with the rebound runs it up court. She's going to slow it down here, kick it over to Grinzel. On the drive here is Holly Blade. She'll stop and pop. No good on the shot. Rebound goes to Froughton.
She wasn't 30 feet away from the hoop.
Taking it all the way there was number 22, Mercedes Riggs.
Yeah, Mercedes Riggs, just a high energy player and kind of the emotional leader of this team. You could see it yesterday in the Snow game.
Yeah, great pass there. Great unselfish play there by Cassidy Froughton, though, getting the assist down low. Elizabeth Segura right there.
That's just a good individual move, dumping it down to your post and letting her go to work. Nice reverse layup there with the left hand.
And we got a lot of fans here from the College of Southern Idaho cheering on their team right now. Mercedes Riggs down low again, no good on this try. Rebound now goes to Julia Dufarena, kicks it over to Grinzel. Eagles on the run here, Tostin has it on the wing. She'll juke, stop and pop, no good on the shot. Rebound goes now to Froughton. Bruins on the take, kicks it out here to Summer Yak. Yak on the drive. She had sort of a big game yesterday against Snow College. That's the correct game. But Summer Yak had a big game. Cassidy Froughton as well with a huge game against the Badgers. And there, Natalie Parsons gets the corner jump shot.
Natalie Parsons is the Bruins scorer. She leads them with just under 13 points a game. Badgers were able to keep her in check yesterday, but Froughton and Summer Yak, especially Yak down the stretch, played very well for the Bruins.
All right, so we've played just over 2 minutes here, and the score is 4-2 in favor of the Bruins. Summer Yak has the ball here, driving it up court. Tries to pass it down low to a cutting Brittany Johnson there, but it's swiped away here by Patrice Tostin. An excellent move there by Tostin, putting herself between the basket and her defender, not allowing her defender to come up and try and challenge that shot.
Yeah, she just cut off the angle there, putting the body into her to create some space and be able to go up.
Score is now tied here. Cassidy Frotton on the take, no good. Patrice Tostin's going to take it up court here. Grinzel has the ball on the wing as the Eagles get set to set up their half-court set here. Holly Blades has the ball on the wing now, trying to look it down. For three, Grinzel, no good on that shot. Rebound now goes to Frotton. Boy, she came close there to taking a couple extra steps. Mercedes Riggs trying to take it all the way, no good on the layup, but Cassidy Frotton there for the rebound and the putback.
She led the break, got it open, found an open cutting Mercedes Riggs and just followed the shot and got 2 points for it.
Score is now 6-4 in favor of the Bruins. We've got about 16 and a half minutes left to play here in this first half. Salt Lake playing their signature style of defense, holding CSI to not so good shooting right now, shooting just about 25% from the field. No good on that shot as Holly Blades takes the ball up court here. She'll stop and pop, little jump shot, no good, off the front of the rim.
Holly Blades yesterday was shooting 25-foot three-pointers. Maybe she needs to go back to that, I don't know.
Hey, if it works for you. And Grinzel, Zulika Grinzel there. Nice offensive rebounding here by CSI to get that putback shot. Parsons on the take, ball is stripped away from her. Holly Blades now on the run. Blades looking for something. She's going to slow it down, throws it over now to Grinzel. She'll pump fake, no good. Almost stolen away there by Brittany Johnson. And they're going to call the foul here on Elizabeth Lopez. Elizabeth Lopez Segura picks up her first team foul, first personal foul for her as well.
Yeah, well, Mercedes Riggs definitely beat her to the spot and threw her back a little bit, so creating some space, so the official had to make a call there.
Making her first appearance in this game, number 30, or excuse me. So many rosters to work through here.
Utica just got away with a travel there.
Yeah. And the Salt Lake crowd is loving this. Rashawn Goldtaken's wearing the different jersey today. She's wearing number 31 instead of number 24, so look out for that.
Huh. We'll all be. Yeah.
I was confused there for a second.
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking at the roster, just what's going on?
No good on the shot there. Grinzel comes up with the loose ball rebound, kicks it way up court here to Blades. Over to Patrice Tostin. Nice touch pass there, and Tostin gets the lay in, and all of a sudden CSI has the lead.
And it comes down to CSI just plays tough defense, and they love to get out and run.
Goal taken here for three. No good on that shot. Johnson on the rebound, kicks it back up to goal taken on the wing. Summer Yak now on the wing, guarded here by Tostin. Kicks it back over to the goal taken, free throw line. Drives it in. Just floats it over Segura, no good on the shot. Holly Blades with the rebound, kicks it up here to Grinzel. And all the way to the basket, and boy, she had a clear path to the basket there, and it looked like
Natalie Parsons blocked that away. Nice defensive effort.
And we've got a foul here. They're going to call this one on number 25.
Cassidy Prouton. Just trying to get inside the lane. She knew what she wanted to do, get inside and pass it out to the three-point shooter, and just couldn't put on the brakes as she ran over CSI. So,
yeah, tough play there. It's always hard when you're driving in to try and stop your momentum, and a lot of charges happen that way.
Yeah, and this is the kind of game I expected. I wouldn't have anticipated Salt Lake Community College pushing it as much as they have, but definitely expected this from CSI. That's their game, getting defensive stops and getting out in transition, and have been successful thus far. Their shooting has improved a little bit, along with and Slick. Their shooting's gone down a little bit because of their defensive effort.
Well, and we saw this yesterday when they played against Snow College. They're a team that likes to get out and run. They're not, necessarily one of the fastest teams out there, but they can make you pay in the open court. So I'm not entirely surprised that Slick has been running up and down the court today. It's what I'm a little more surprised with is that they know CSI is that kind of team. They know CSI is the team that loves to run. If I were Slick, I'd do everything I could to slow it down and force CSI to make you play your style of basketball.
Yeah, well, and the Bruins just have great individual playmakers in the half-court set, so
absolutely,
definitely something to watch for.
All right, Rachel Owens makes her first appearance here in this game. Toston has the ball in the wing, guarded by goal taken. Rachel Owens kicks it over. Lopez Segura on the take. No good on the hook shot there, but Rachel Owens gets the ball back after the tip out there by Katie Beheimer.
Yeah, Beheimer just, that's number 32, Sarah Larson.
Sarah Larson, yeah.
Right. Just great individual effort to keep the ball alive there.
Beheimer's with North Idaho. I'm getting my rosters all sorts of mixed up. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Rachel Owens on the take. She'll stop and pop. No good on the shot. Rebound now goes to Natalie Parsons. Boy, and she had Mercedes Riggs all the way up there. That could have been a fast break attempt. But Rachel goal taken there. Renee goal taken.
Goal taken, just saw the lane and was like, I'm going to get to the hole. So put her head down and nice finish with the left hand. Excellent play there by goal taken. Score is now 11-10. We've got about 12 minutes left to play here in the first half. Rachel Owens on the take here. She's on the wing. Guarded by Riggs, kicks it down low. Lopez Segura on the shot, no good. Rebound goes here to Bella Swan. We've got a foul. They're going to call this on number 5, Natalie Parsons. Brittany Johnson. Brittany Johnson. Dang it. 15 is Natalie Parsons. 15 is Natalie Parsons. There you go. But yeah, Brittany Johnson picks up the foul. Looks just like both players were fighting for position on the rebound. I'm not sure I saw exactly what happened there. Rachel Owens has the ball on the wing. Kicks it over here. Holly Blade, she'll stop and pop for 3. Just in and out there. She was hitting those yesterday, so can't say that's a bad shot. No good. The putback is good here for Sarah Larson. Yeah, Larson just crashing the boards right now. She's kept a few possessions alive for the Eagles. So Golden Eagles are USU Eastern. Down low here is Bella Swan. She'll turn around, stop and jump. No good. Goal taken has the ball here now. Looking to set up in the half-court set. Natalie Parsons down low. Ball stripped away here by CSI. On the run here are the Eagles. Holly Blades on the take. She kicks it over to Rochelle Owens. Rachel Owens, no good on the shot. That's going to be called on Brittany Johnson. That's 2 quick fouls on her. She got her on the arm. So at the line, getting ready to shoot 2 here is number 24, Rachel Owens. Nice idea on the other end for Slick. Cutting back door was Natalie Parsons, but CSI, their defense, once again getting in the passing lane and creating the turnover and getting out in transition, and that created an opportunity here for Owens to get to the free throw line. Checking in for the first time today is number 32, Tanisha Daniels for Salt Lake Community. No good here for Rochelle Owens as she makes the first but misses the second. Another turnover by Slick.
Rich Lowen's no good on the shot. Goal taken on the take now. Ball almost poked away there. Bella Swan with the jump shot, no good there. And Bella Swan, she can light it up too. She's a player that CSI is really going to have to watch out for.
Yeah, well, that's a scenario where the defense is set up. Go ahead and run your offense. Don't just chuck up a 20-footer.
No good on the jump shot there for Julia DeFerena. And we're going to have a jump ball called here, and it's going to go with the Bruins. 10 minutes and 19 seconds left to play. Score is 13-11 in favor of the Eagles. Very fast-paced, physical game here. Both teams with a lot to play for.
Well, it is the championship game, so if you're not interested in this, then you've got a problem. This is for all the marbles for the conference tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Last game of the season here for one of these teams. You can't hold anything back. Summer Yak here has the ball, guarded here by Grinzel up top. Screen set left. Yak picks up the dribble, kicks it over to Riggs. Riggs goes left. She'll stop and pop three-point. Long three-point shot, no good. Rebound goes out to Toston.
Not a good possession for the Bruins. You're playing a 2-3 zone. Why are you keeping it on one side of the floor? You need to get the ball moving from side to side, have people flash to the middle, create some opportunities, but just stick in the same spots there.
Absolutely. We've got a foul on number 32, Tanisha Daniels. That is her first. And now that's the fourth team foul here for Salt Lake Community. And Elizabeth Lopez Segura is at the free throw line to shoot two. And she makes the first.
Slick just needs to improve their decision making, and half-court execution needs to be better, because CSI, when they get out and run, they're pretty good.
Absolutely. Mercedes Riggs has the ball, kicks it up. Summer Yak on the take.
Nice.
Good ball movement here by Salt Lake.
Yeah, well, good recovery by CSI as well. So, see what the Bruins can do here offensively.
CSI playing a 2-3 zone here. Summer Yak trying to get it all the way, but she gets fouled. Gets tripped up here.
Once again, you have four players at the three-point line. I'm not sure what they're trying to do offensively against this 2-3 zone. They ended up just getting bailed out there with a personal foul.
Absolutely. The foul here is on Patrice Toston. She'll pick up her first personal foul. Second team foul now for CSI.
They've gone to a man now. For CSI has. They switched that defense right mid-possession.
But you got to give credit to CSI's defense, because what they're doing right now is they're forcing the ball to the outside and essentially they're making the three-point line. They're sixth man out there right now. Pushing the ball to the outside, you're going to force Salt Lake to take a lot of rushed, low percentage jumpers that they're probably not comfortable taking.
Yeah, well, and Southern Idaho is actually shooting worse than Salt Lake Community College, but they have 7 more shots from offensive rebounds.
Yeah, absolutely. They are winning the rebounding battle here, 16-14, but they are getting a lot of second chance opportunities here. Are the Eagles. They have 6 second chance points already, only 2 now for Salt Lake Community. You can't afford to not have so many second chance opportunities during a game.
Yeah, well, and the Salt Lake Community College has got to limit their turnovers. But CSI, great defense, playing to their strengths right now, and Slick's just not taking away their strengths. So we'll see what kind of adjustments Salt Lake Community College can come out with. I believe head coach Betsy Specketer First Lick will have to make some adjustments here pretty quickly.
Mercedes Riggs has the ball, kicks it over here. Natalie Parsons up top, over to Summer Yak now. Down low, finds Bella Swan. Almost gets tripped up there.
Now they're back in a 2-3 zone.
Forcing the ball to the outside here is CSI.
Again, 4 players on the perimeter, no one flashing middle.
And another perimeter jump shot taken here, but we've got a foul before the shot. Fouls on number 42, Elizabeth Lopez Segura. That will be her second personal foul, third team foul now for the Eagles. Holly Blades coming back in, as well as Julia Dufarena. Ball's inbounded here to Bella Swan. Mercedes Riggs takes it up top here on the wing.
Interesting adjustments from CSI. When the ball's taken out of bounds, they go to a man defense. It probably has to do with what defense they want to run on a baseline inbound. So they'll stick in a man defense right here.
Yak on the wing, kicks it up here. Brittany Parsons, she'll turn around, stop and pop off the curl. That's good. A long 2-point shot there by Natalie Parsons is good.
Yeah, but another forced long jump shot.
And Patrice Tostin answers right back, getting right into the lane for the easy layup there.
Too easy right there.
And Tostin playing a little bit of defense now, coming back on the other end, knocking the ball out of bounds.
I'm impressed with College of Southern Idaho's energy right now. Even when they're running the full court press, Bruins are able to get it ahead of the defense, but they recover so quickly that the Bruins have to set up their half-court set. Now if you're the Bruins, you can't get anything going. Now you might need to focus on getting some stops and getting out and running.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, even though they're down by 6, don't think for a minute that the Bruins can't come back and win this. They were down by 10 yesterday against Snow, and they ended up coming back within the final 10 minutes of the second half to win that game.
Yeah, this team can turn it up a notch when they need to.
Froughton on the take, no good there. We've got a jump ball here.
You can at least appreciate the effort by Froughton there, trying to get something inside. Nice take, just nice defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Cassidy Froughton there on the take. Great job there by her. Grinzel takes the ball up court here. Kicks it over. Good ball movement here now by CSI, working around the perimeter. Trying to look it down low, it looks like. Kicks it out. Grinzel, she'll stop and pop. 3-point shot, that's good. Zulika Grinzel.
Great execution, just breaking down the defense, getting inside, kicking it out, and then getting to the open shooter, and then setting the down screen to leave her open and giving her plenty of time to square her shoulders and shoot.
Natalie Parsons here, she's gonna try a long 3-point shot. That is no good. And again, another long 3-point shot attempted here by Salt Lake Community. They're 1 of 6 tonight. Tostin, she's going to try and take one. This one rims in and out, but Holly Blades there for the rebound and the putback.
Bruins didn't even go after it. They just watched the ball there. They got to pick up their intensity here.
Absolutely. 6.5 minutes left to play. Scores 24-13 in favor of the Eagles. Shot is no good here by Natalie Parsons. They're going to call a foul, though, on number 52. That is Stephanie Tombson.
Just fighting for position. Maybe she threw an elbow. I'm not quite sure what the call was there, but that's a couple scuffles that Brittany Johnson has been involved in.
Yeah. Now that makes the 15th foul. A very physical game, but not quite as physical maybe as what we saw last night between CSI and USU Eastern. That was
the men's game.
The men's game, of course. 65 fouls between those two teams, 80 free throws attempted.
That was a long game.
That was a long game. But you know what? It was fun to call.
Yeah. Well,
so much happening there in that game.
If you're a basketball fan, you love you always love a physical game. The physical nature of the competition. It's just fun to watch. So.
Oh, absolutely. We've got 6.5 minutes left to play. CSI with an 11-point lead right now, 24-13, and they're making it look rather easy out there. They're looking like they're the #1 seed rather than Slick.
Yeah, well, it just comes down to decision making and intensity. The intensity has to pick up here for Salt Lake Community College. And Rashawn Gultaken yesterday really changed the game with her defense, stopping Amber Daly. She's back into the game. I wonder if we'll see some of her intensity maybe rub off on the Bruins right now.
All right, getting set to inbound here for the Bruins is number 25, Cassidy Froughton. Kicks it in here to Brittany Johnson. Over now to Gultaken. Froughton up top here.
They're in a man.
Corner three, no good there by Mercedes Riggs, but Cassidy Froughton there with the rebound. This one's no good as well. Julia Dufarena gets the ball. Zalika Grinzel has it, kicks it over to Holly Blades on the wing.
Just isolation play there, trying to get inside and kicking out for an open three-point shot. Froughton gets the rebound and just couldn't get it to go.
And the turnaround jumper there by number 32, Sarah Larson, is good. 5.5 minutes left to play now. Scores 26-13. And CSI getting it done on both ends of the court now.
Yeah, their shooting percentages increased to about 38% now.
Cassidy Froughton there for three.
That was needed for the Bruins.
Absolutely, much needed. Hopefully a momentum stopper now for Salt Lake. That's exactly what they need. Oh, and Julia Dufarena takes a spill there. Mercedes Riggs takes it all the way down. She stops and pops. She pump fakes on the run and
fell
got
hard to the floor
Patrice Tostin there up in the air, and she just got fouled.
But once again, Gultaken she created that turnover there, and Mercedes Riggs, seeing the loose ball, goes after it, and an opportunity to go to the free throw line.
Patrice Tostin now picks up her second personal foul, 16th foul now for the Eagles.
So pick up your aggression here offensively if you're the Bruins. They got 16 fouls. You got good free throw shooters. Why not get yourself to the basket and make the referees blow their whistle?
And she makes them both. Mercedes Riggs makes 2 of 2 here. Rachel Owens no good on the pass. Tried to dump it down low here. Sarah Larson just wasn't able to get a hold of that ball. Looked like it went a little too high. Just goes off her hands and out of bounds here. Gultaken has the ball, walks it up court, getting ready to set up the half-court set here for the Bruins. And good defense here by CSI, but they lose the ball. Tanisha Daniels, though, no good on the little jump shot. Rachel Owens on the take. She's going to take it all the way.
Nice jump stop and good body control there. Just gets it up. Able to get it up and get it to go. Gets the roll.
Holly Blades now playing some defense on the way back. Boy, CSI's defense has been suffocating here throughout this first half.
Their transition D is actually impressive. They get back in a hurry.
They really do. They're having just a great game defensively, holding Salt Lake to only 28% shooting right now, 7 of 25, 22% from downtown tonight. Gultaken just throws it up there after this little stutter step, no good. Grinzel, though, tries to get the ball. And Cassidy Froughton gets caught right in the middle of that.
She either got hit in the shoulder or in the head.
And
she took a shot, though.
She's slow to get up, but it looks like she's well enough to walk out under her own power here. And that might have been a shot to the head.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She looks like she's in
pain. That's
she's
for
in
sure.
pain some right now. So hopefully it's not too bad. You always hate to see players get hurt.
And someone so important to the Bruins as well.
That's definitely going to hurt the Bruins here if she's not able to come back into this game.
Good, wonderful call by the referee there, just on the baseline. Saw exactly what was happening. Gultaken definitely was in the shooting motion going up well before number 32, Sarah Larson, had position.
At the line here is Gultaken. And she makes the first.
This is something that we saw USU Eastern. They stayed in the game yesterday in the first half, purely through free throws. Keep being aggressive if you're the Bruins. They're in the penalty.
And she makes the second. Getting ready to go here is Rachel Owens. She takes the ball across half court. Gultaken guarding her now. Grinzel has the ball here on the wing, guarded here by Bella Swan. 13 on the shot. Sarah Larson, no good on the little turnaround shot there. Natalie Parsons now with the ball, kicks it over here to Gultaken. Screen set left here by Swan. Gultaken looks for something. Kicks it out here to Mercedes Riggs on the wing. Riggs goes right, now back left. Up top here now to Grinzel. And Mercedes Riggs going baseline. Gets the bucket and the foul. This one's going to be on number 32, Sarah Larson.
Mercedes Riggs on the right wing there, just was clapping her hands. Give me the ball, I have an angle. And she took that drive baseline and was able to go up with the right hand and finish with some contact. Nice drive there from Mercedes Riggs.
Knowing she could beat her man off the dribble there. Excellent play there by Mercedes Riggs going baseline.
Mercedes Riggs, she has an ability to fire up the Bruins. She's just a very emotional player and shows her energy out on the court. So it's only a 5-point lead now.
It was once a year up to a 16-point lead here, and now it's just down to 5. Ball is taken away here by Salt Lake. Bella Swan on the take, kicks it over here to Riggs on the wing. Screen set, Riggs will stop and pop for 3, looks good, no good, in and out. Rochelle Owens now on the take.
Just keep up this defensive intensity if you're the Bruins. Finish this half strong.
Oh, absolutely. Grinzel on the take, kicks it down low here to Tombson. Looking for something, they're gonna call it travel.
Yep. She planted the pivot foot and then picked it up. As soon as you pick up that pivot foot, it's an automatic travel. Nice eyes by the referee there.
Yeah, not much there that Stephanie Tombson could do. The defense just collapsed around her as soon as she got the ball down low.
Well, Bella Swan was open underneath. Maybe not with Kayla Stevens underneath the hoop.
Natalie Parsons fakes 3, kicks it out. Mercedes Riggs, she'll take 3. No good on that one. Rebound goes here to Blades. Salt Lake Community now just 2 of 11 from downtown tonight.
CSI on offensive foul. They're going to call that, I believe, on number 14, Julia Dufarena. She just was holding her man from being able to make a defensive play there. But the College of Southern Idaho, they close out the shooters and force them to drive and help each other very well and force them to take long outside shots.
Yeah, just 18% from downtown tonight for Salt Lake. 1 minute and 40 seconds left to play. Scores 23-28 in favor of the Eagles. Gultaken, she'll toe the line for 3. This one no good. Tanisha Daniels trying to chase down the loose ball. No good, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Southern Idaho basketball.
So still only a 5-point lead for each team's got to. We know what a momentum changer can be, finishing the half strong. So each team needs to play their best basketball the rest of this half.
As Rachel Owens there gets in for a nice little lay-in.
The help was just too late there, didn't rotate in time.
Oh, absolutely. And now we've got an offensive foul here. They're going to call this on number 11, Bella Swan. And before that foul for Salt Lake, they had forced 8 consecutive fouls on CSI. So excellent defense there by Salt Lake Community to force so many fouls in such a short span of time and not pick up any fouls yourself. Right now, 5 team fouls for the Bruins, 9 team fouls already for the Eagles. Stop and pop there is Holly Blades, and that is good. Holly Blades on the take.
Good defense, better individual shot. Bruins got to watch their passes again. They don't want to. They want to finish this half with on a positive note. I think this is an offensive substitution here for Coach Specketer. Bringing in Summer Yak, maybe just an extra 3-point shooter.
All right, ball is inbounded here to Bella Swan. 36 left to play here in the first half. CSI holds on to a 9-point lead here. Swan on the take, goes inside. Julia Dufarena standing up there, gets knocked down, and Bella Swan goes with her. No contact, though. I think that's a good call there by the refs.
Yeah,
as she misses the shot, ball goes out of bounds.
You reward the defensive player for making the right defensive play there by giving her a no call.
On the wing here is Rachel Owens. 10 seconds left on the shot. She'll stop and go baseline. But we've got a foul here by Mercedes Riggs.
That's her first. That's okay. You had a foul to give. Don't let her have the baseline. So not a bad foul there when you got a foul to give, and it's only her first personal foul. So.
Oh, absolutely. Great defensive play there by Mercedes Riggs. Otherwise, Rochelle Owens might have gone baseline there all the way to the basket and gotten an extra 2 points. That would have put you down double digits heading into halftime.
Yeah, and Slick has made a few adjustments here that have worked, but eventually they got to hit a couple of outside shots because College of Southern Idaho, that's what they want them to do, and to keep them respectable, they gotta hit a couple of those. They struggled yesterday from the 3-point line as well against Snow College.
Right up until the very end.
They were able to get some free throws and get a lot of things inside, but yeah, they didn't shoot the 3 very well until Summer Yak hit a couple threes down the stretch.
Big 3-point shots. All right, we've got 9 seconds left to play here in this first half. Cassidy Jones on the take. Ball's taken away here by Bella Swan. Rachel Owens gets it right back. She's going to heave up a half-court shot. No good there. And that's going to be halftime, the end of the first half of play. And CSI holds a 9-point lead here, score of 32-23.
Another turnover committed there by Salt Lake Community College. But part of what changed a little bit there for Salt Lake Community College is they had 5 turnovers in about 10 minutes, only finished with 8 by the end of the half. So started limiting their turnovers, and they had a turnover there at the end, which I don't know that you really count as a turnover. She's just trying to get it up ahead of their defense. But yeah, definitely Salt Lake Community College, they need to start hitting a couple of 3-point shots. They got to start setting down screens for Summer Yak or Natalie Parsons, who are lethal 3-point shooters. And College of Southern Idaho, I don't know that they're, maybe their shooting percentage can go up a little bit, but other than that, that was a great half of basketball by CSI.
Oh, absolutely. They started off things a little bit shaky offensively, but as the half wore on, they ended up finishing the first half with about 42.5% shooting. So they really improved to where, they were about 20%. So they've really improved their shooting and their shot selection here. Like you said, I think they do need to limit some turnovers here. They are winning the rebounding battle here, though, 24-17 at this first half. Also winning the second chance battle, 8 second chance points. They're getting a lot more offensive rebounds, getting a lot more done on the inside.
Yeah, well, and it's given them extra shots. They have 3 more shots than Salt Lake Community College, and so we get some halftime stats here. But yeah, Salt Lake Community College needs to defense. I've said this a few times in the throughout our broadcast, but defense isn't complete until you get the stop isn't complete until you get the defensive rebound. They need to stop giving up so many offensive rebounds. 8 second chance points for College of Southern Idaho in that first half. College of Southern Idaho, just the aggressors there for most of that first half, and that's why they have this 9-point lead here at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. Great playing so far here by College of Southern Idaho, but don't count out Salt Lake for a minute because they were down at halftime yesterday
by 6, and they got down by as much as 10 in the second half, and then responded.
They did, so Salt Lake Community is definitely able to come back from this deficit. All right, thank you everybody for joining us here for the first half. Stick around with us because we will have the second half of basketball action coming to you live on Snow TV.
Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it.
Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Charged up the ride, headed back to La Crosse again. Gotta see the girl one more time. My destiny's just around the bend, and when I slow down, it's not hard to find. I make good on the give and take, and leave town like a prison break. Could have been Milwaukee's best like Beast Light, but I stuck with the fam, racing for life. The probability between me and the dream is stretching farther than I thought I'd ever have to reach. Although growing up is tough enough, it's not tough as the love with all the hucklebuck and pressure to go out and get a job and be the thing that everybody thought you'd be while growing up. And I am, so act like you know what's up. I'm Black Ops showing up on you zombies, while the backdrop's blowing up.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig. The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
To Maddie. Congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow. I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
So good to see you guys.
So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good? Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child.
So let's join hands, book people unite. Unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book can be the first helps to change a life. Book people unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Robin, I just had such a good time.
I did.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Wait, hold on. Someone over there? I don't think so.
To me, Snow College is opportunity. Well, that's the word that explains it.
For me, describing Snow College in one word would be caring.
If I were to describe Snow College in one word, it would be encouraging.
One word to describe Snow College would be exciting.
There's opportunities to get to know the faculty very well and have a personal relationship with them. And lastly, there's a lot of opportunities to get close with all your friends. In classes, you get to know people very well here.
It seems like students
We're glad to have you guys along here as we get ready to set the second half of action here between the CSI women and the Salt Lake Community College women here in the championship round of the Region 18 SWAC tournament.
Got ourselves a little bit of a palindrome going into halftime. Palindrome is no matter which way you read the score, it's the same.
Oh yeah,
2, 3, 3, 2.
You're right.
Anyway.
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
To observe useless stuff? Oh, okay.
Cassidy Froughton on the take, has it, kicks it out here up top. Summer Yak on the shot.
That is something the Bruins need to start doing, is finding a way to get your shooters with better looks at that basket.
Absolutely. As Patrice Tostin there tries to take it all the way to the basket.
Tostin has an ability to drive to the hoop and create. She's left-handed too. For some reason, left-handers are just harder to guard. You can look at any left-hander in the NBA. Sometimes they just have Manu Ginobili, Thaddeus Young. Just left-handed players are just tough to guard.
Well, so often players are right-handed, and you expect them to deviate to their right more often.
Yeah.
And somebody that uses their left hand, you really just don't expect it as often.
Well, and the natural tendency is to, the way you set up on defense is to stop that side, the right side. So, yeah, that's definitely a part of it.
Cassidy Froughton takes it. No good on the shot, but she gets fouled. They're going to call this one here on Lopez Segura. That's going to be her third personal foul.
Yeah, Lopez Segura, 8 points in that first half. She, a lot of those came off of offensive rebounds, though. Good to see Cassidy Froughton, who took a shot near midcourt in the first half. Looked like she got hit in the head.
Good
went
to see
out.
her back out.
Yeah, and she's back into the game.
And Cassidy Froughton makes the second.
She's got 7 on the game now.
Score is now 27-34. We've played just over a minute here in the second half. Patrice Tostin on the take, no good there. Rebound went to CSI, got knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with CSI. Getting ready to inbound here is number 3, Zulika Grinzel. Looking for something. Looking for anybody that's open. Tries to get it in the wing over to Elizabeth Segura.
Nice eyes by Natalie Parsons, just following where she's looking to pass and played the passing lane.
Holly Blades on the inbound pass. She'll take a little jump shot, no good there. Rebound goes now to Summer Yak. She kicks it up top here. Natalie Parsons has it.
Good execution from the baseline there by CSI. Just Holly Blades missed the jump shot.
They're going to call a foul here on Patrice Tostin. That's going to be her third.
That's a big foul.
That's big now because now you have 2 of your starters for Southern Idaho, Patrice Tostin and Elizabeth Segura, both with 3 fouls now. So the question is, do you sit them out right now and try to save them for a little bit later, or do you risk leaving them in for a longer stretch here in the rest of the second half and risk them possibly getting that 4th foul?
Well, some players, can handle it. Some players can't. It might just come down to coaching and knowing your personnel. Officials talking to number 32, Sarah Larson, along with Brittany Johnson. Telling them to calm down, maybe? I'm not sure.
Holly Blade, she'll take a long 3-point shot. No good there. Loose ball chased here by Julia Dufarena. Gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Bruin basketball.
I understand that was a loose ball, but you can't take out someone's legs. So easy call there for the referee. That's already 3 team fouls for College of Southern Idaho.
And we're only a minute and a half into this second half here. How's this going to affect CSI the rest of the way?
It'll be interesting to see. They got to keep up their defensive intensity, though. That's what got them the big lead.
Natalie Parsons fakes 3 here. Guarded here by Holly Blade. She'll take it, drive it baseline. Falls out of her hands here. Looks like it, I guess they're going to say it got swiped out of her hands here by Holly Blades.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was presented in such a way she put the ball out in front of her and she just kind of tapped it.
Ball is inbounded here to Johnson. Kicks it over to Riggs. She'll drive baseline. Wild shot there. No good on the shot, obviously. Riggs now takes another shot. This one's short again. So Mercedes Riggs now with two missed opportunities here near the basket.
Yeah, I wonder if that last shot was blocked. It was well short of the hoop.
Zulika Grinzel now takes the ball here, guarded up top by
Mercedes Riggs.
Mercedes Riggs. Oh, goodness. Patrice Tostin on the shot, 4 on the shot. Julia Dufarena takes it and lays it in. Nice up and under there by Julia Dufarena.
Yeah. The Bruins have had some opportunities here, haven't been able to capitalize.
Down low here is Cassie Froughton, and she answers right back with a layup of her own.
Nice pick and roll there with Mercedes Riggs. Rolling hard to the hoop, and nice pass by Riggs, a nice finish.
3 minutes in here to the second half. Score is 36-29 in favor of CSI. Tostin has the ball, kicks it over. Up top now, we've got a timeout here, though, by CSI.
Maybe head coach Randy Rogers just didn't like what he saw and decided to call a timeout, make some adjustments offensively here.
Yeah, CSI right now, they're still doing a good job holding Salt Lake to shooting a very low percentage right now, only about 29% from the field for Salt Lake Community College, but as we saw yesterday, they can still light it up in a hurry.
Yeah, well, they started shooting better in the second half against Snow College. Snow College, very talented offensively, has some issues defensively that they've been working on all season, but CSI definitely a defensive-minded team, so you got to find ways to score offensive execution or getting out in the open court.
Oh, and the old adage is true, defense creates offense, and that's what we're seeing here right now with CSI. As Holly Blades there, no good on the little jump shot. Cassie Froughton with the rebound. But CSI's been playing great defense here on Salt Lake, getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
Oh, and a late whistle.
Very late whistle here. They're going to call this one on Dufarena. And that is now her third personal foul.
Thought that was actually pretty good defense by Dufarena, but
so at the line now is Cassidy Froughton to shoot 2. She's already 2 of 2 from the line tonight. In fact, Salt Lake Community,
ball don't lie.
Well, they were. Salt Lake Community was perfect from the charity stripe tonight until that missed opportunity there by Cassidy Froughton. And she misses them both.
What can I say?
Rare misses
the
there
ball
for
knows
Cassidy
what it's doing.
Froughton. Sometimes the ball just wants to go in, other times just not so much.
Ball sometimes has a mind of its own.
Sure does. Holly Blades now on the wing, kicks it over. Rochelle Owens. And they're going to call offensive foul here on CSI. This one goes against number 54, Kayla Stevens. That is now her first personal foul and 5th team foul already for CSI.
Yeah, well, it's just a simple simple moving screen, and didn't roll like she wanted the ball. Just rolled to keep setting the screen. An easy call for the referee.
Absolutely. Already though, 5 team fouls for CSI, and we've only played 4 minutes here into the second half. Are you worried right now if you are the head coach of CSI, if you're head coach Randy Rogers? Are you worried?
I'm not too worried because you know that Slick's going to come out with a lot of energy. You know that they're going to try and close this gap, but your defensive energy is where it needs to be. The only thing that you need to worry about is play defense, but don't foul so much, huh?
And fouls have sort of been the story of the day here for CSI. They've committed a lot of fouls already just in this second half here, 5 fouls already. If it's any indication, like the first half was, Slick was able to go through the entire first half, only committing 6 fouls, never once getting into the penalty.
And it gave them an opportunity to stop a scoring possession as they had a foul to give there at the end as well of the first half. 14 team fouls total for CSI.
That's nowhere near the 37 team fouls we saw during the first half of USU Eastern and North Idaho. Inbounding here, Bella Swan kicks it over. Summer Yak, no good, short on that jump shot. And another long three-point attempt. 2 of 13 now is Salt Lake Community College from downtown. Rachel Owens has the ball, guarded here by Mercedes Riggs. Owens on the take, looking on the wing, looking for something here. Kicks it over, up top now, Dufarena over on the wing here to Zulika Grinzel. Back up top, Owens on the take.
Nice help by Bella Swan.
4 on the shot, she'll stop and pop. No good on that jump shot, tries to get it back, but Mercedes Riggs just slightly faster. Riggs has it, kicks it down low to Swan, over now to Brittany Johnson. She'll stop and pop, that's good. Brittany Johnson on the shot.
Anytime the Bruins have scored, CSI's had an answer. We'll see what they come up with here.
14 and a half left to play here in this game. Score is 38-31 in favor of CSI. Holly Blades on the take, no good there. A lot of contact there, but no whistle here by the refs. Natalie Parsons going up. Guarded here by Blades. Kicks it up top now to Riggs. Riggs on the take, drives it right. No good on the floater. Rebound now goes back to CSI. Owens on the take, Riggs in front of her. And they're going to call an offensive foul here, it looks like.
Looked like that was the right call.
I'm not so sure that Natalie Parsons was set there.
Well, Mercedes Riggs is the one that drew the contact.
Mercedes Riggs, excuse me. I'm not sure that she was.
Well, it all comes down to defensive position. Did she have the position? I mean, doesn't always come down to necessarily being set. I didn't quite see it. The monitor was blocking my view a little bit, so.
Bella Swan on the take, no good on that shot. Rebound goes to Johnson. Parsons, corner 3. This one's no good. Rebound, though, goes to Swan again. She'll put this one up, and that's good off the glass.
Nice hustle by Bella Swan.
Grinzel, she'll stop and pop, and this one's no good. Trying to get the ball back.
CSI fans are not happy with the refs not blowing their whistle, and neither is head coach Randy Rogers.
Yeah, absolutely. The CSI fans they were once rowdy here earlier today, and they've gotten awful quiet here. But the Salt Lake community fans here, though, are starting to pick it up and get a little bit more rowdy, get a little bit more loud today.
Yeah, well, momentum is such a fragile thing. And you can see that, you always
especially
see that in basketball.
Championship game.
But CSI, I don't know that they're doing anything wrong. They need to find a way to get out and run. And part of that is Tostin, who is, well, they're probably their greatest person out in the open floor. She's been sitting, and she's actually just going to check back into the game. Well, she brings a different dynamic with the way they're able to run the floor, because she's able to get inside the lane and create or finish. So we'll see how things shape up here. Bruins, nice response right now, though.
Yeah, Bruins are taking it on a little bit of a run here. So far, they've outscored CSI in this second half 10-6.
Yeah, and if you're CSI, don't panic. Just let your defensive intensity stay the same, and make sure you don't foul. You don't want them to put them on the free throw line too much.
Goal taken has it on the side. Kicks it down low now. Brittany Johnson. She's backing her way in. No good on that shot. Rebound now goes to Grinzel. And CSI's taking it up court here. Down low goes to Lopez Segura. She kicks it over here. Sarah Larson, no good on that shot. She gets her own rebound, though. No good on that second attempt.
Both good looks.
They were really good looks there, as Sarah Larson has a little bit more length down low than who Salt Lake has out on the floor right now.
And what a wonderful pick and roll there. High pick and roll on the right side, and Gutaken just the left-handed pass delivered it right on time.
Patrice Tostin answering right back there with the left-handed bank shot.
And like I said, she has a she has a knack for getting into the hoop. She changes the way they run offensively.
She's definitely a slasher type of player. On the shot there is Natalie Parsons. No good on that. But goal taken here is going to get a jump ball here with Tostin. It's going to stay here with the Bruins.
Goal taken just saved a possession there for the Bruins. Natalie Parsons just cannot get anything to go. She's had a few good looks, Parsons has. She's their leading scorer with just under 13 points a game. For some reason, this whole weekend she hasn't shot great from downtown.
Brittany Johnson, no good on that shot. Bella Swan trying to chase down the rebound. Looks like they're going to call a foul here on Lopez Segura. And she's going to pick up her 4th personal foul now.
And it's a bonus. If I'm CSI, I am upset. That was not a very good call.
That's absolutely right. That was definitely more of a ticky-tack kind of foul. And well, I'm really surprised the refs even called that one.
What is she supposed to do in that situation? And she's trying to box out. If anything, Bella Swan was the one that was holding her back. I don't agree with that call.
But Bella Swan, she's going to go to the free throw line here as she makes the first. 12 minutes, 18 seconds left to play. Score is now 40-36 for CSI.
Tough break for Lopez Segura.
And that's going to be a tough blow here to CSI. That's your starting center.
And she was playing great, getting to the offensive glass, getting some putbacks.
And the second one is good now for Swan. Score now 40-37 in favor of the Eagles. Zulika Grinzel trying to take it, baking it off the glass, no good. Tostin has the ball here. Pump fakes 3. Tostin here guarded by goal taken, kicks it up top. Now Holly Blades has, or Grinzel, excuse me. Tostin has it, 15 on the shot. She just drives it in, lays it in with that left hand.
Nice response by Patrice Tostin. Keep finding her. You saw the ball moved around from side to side. You get a little drive, you kick it out to Tostin. She can do just about anything with the ball.
And they're going to call the travel here on Brittany Johnson.
Great call by the referee. She did shuffle her feet as she tried to do the crab dribble into the middle of the paint.
11 and a half now left to play. Score is 37-42 in favor of the Eagles. Patrice Tostin now with a nice little stat line, 12 points and 3 rebounds here. Keep going into Patrice Tostin. She's shooting well tonight. Holly Blades up top here, guarded by Summer Yak. Holly Blades on the take, and she lays that one in on the other side.
Nice response here by CSI.
Back-to-back layups here now for CSI. Summer Yak, she'll stop and pop for 3. No good there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I know that CSI fans aren't going to like this call, but that's the right call.
For foul there's on Dufarena.
That's her 4th.
And that's another starter of yours for CSI in foul trouble now. Right now, 8 team fouls already for CSI. Only 1 team foul for the Bruins.
Yeah, and we can hear fans in the background screaming 8-1, 8-1.
Checking in right now is number 44, Brittany Worth. So Julia Dufarena is going to come sit out. And that shot is good.
If you're the Bruins, keep attacking though. Stop the clock and allow yourself to get to the free throw line. Brittany Worth in the game for CSI. I don't know that we've seen her in the tournament yet.
And Tostin on the take there. They're going to call this foul here on goal taken. And I think that's the right call. Looks like she got her on the arm.
Yeah, she most definitely did. And she didn't have her arm straight up, so it was draped down just a little bit. So good call by the referee.
So sending Patrice Tostin to the line here, where she makes the first. Tostin now with 13 points tonight. Make that 14.
You just see what happens to their offensive game when Tostin gets into the game. She's a difference maker.
Ball almost stolen away here. Tostin on the run.
And Gutaken was out of bounds. Are they going to call a personal foul?
No, they're going to call a foul here on Gutaken.
Maybe, I didn't quite see it. Maybe she took out her legs as Tostin was trying to make a move.
Well, they're saying this was a push here, that Gutaken pushed Tostin, so that's not good now for Salt Lake. 2 quick back-to-back fouls here. And we've got another foul taken
This is
here.
going to be on Broughton.
Cassidy Froughton now, that picks up her second personal foul, 4th team foul now for the Bruins.
I didn't agree with that call either.
We've got 10.5 minutes left to play. CSI holds on to a 7-point lead here as Zulika Grinzel heads to the free throw line. She's yet to be there tonight, and she makes the first.
Looked like Bella Swan, or not Bella Swan, I beg your pardon. Cassie Froughton just swatted that, plain and simple. Maybe there was a little body. I didn't know what the referee signaled there. So.
And she makes the second.
Leads back up to 9. 10.5 to play.
Give some credit here to CSI's defense, holding Salt Lake to just under 30% shooting right now. They're only about at 28% from the field right now, as Mercedes Riggs with a nice little stop and pop jump shot there.
Yeah, well, the defense decided to suck down instead of jumping out at her, and she had a nice little 10-foot jump shot. Nice shot.
Patrice Tostin, she'll take a corner 3. This one's no good. Rebound goes to Bella Swan, but the ball's stolen away here.
She got hit in the eye.
By Grinzel, yeah. Bella Swan looks like she took a shot to the face. But regardless, Sarah Larson there takes a little wing jump shot. Mercedes Riggs, no good on that 3-point attempt there, but Bella Swan was there to get the rebound and the putback.
Way to keep that ball high, go straight back up.
Holly Blades trying to answer back for 3, and she does!
Finally gets one of those.
Oh my goodness.
25-foot three-pointers to go. She's been off this entire game. Nice shot.
Well, she just got that friendly bounce there. 9 minutes left to play, and CSI has a 10-point lead here. They're going to call the foul though, and Mercedes Riggs is going to go to the free throw line.
Don't hang your head if the Bruins. It's not. If you're the Bruins, it's not over by any means. So keep attacking.
Boy, eerily similar to the game against Snow College yesterday. Less than 10 minutes left. The Bruins were down by 10, and they made a pretty significant run and came back.
They have it in there. Have it in them.
If you're CSI, you don't want to count them out by any means.
Oh, and CSI's defense is just terrific. It's hard to come back from a 10-point deficit if you're if you're playing against a great defensive team. So.
Oh, absolutely. The second free throw here is good for Mercedes Riggs. Down low, they kick it into Brittany Worth. She goes on the take, goes baseline, gets double teamed, tries to pass it out though, ball is stolen away. Summer Yak on the take now, driving it up, and it looks like she just slipped. Brittany Worth has the ball now.
And she's coming up gingerly as Summer Yak.
She looked like she took a hard slip there, but Summer Yak stealing the ball right back, and crazy defensive plays going on right now for both teams. Riggs has it, kicks it over to Yak on the wing. She rises for 3, no good.
Brittany Johnson, just an high-energy player. She's always on the floor. Number 5 for the Bruins is Brittany Johnson.
Boy, what a crazy series that was, though. Riggs looking inbound here. finally gets it into Swan, kicks it back over to Riggs on the wing. She goes, drives baseline, kicks it down low. Brittany Johnson on the floater. That's good.
Nice find by Mercedes Riggs, driving the baseline and creating for other teammates.
All of a sudden, it's down to 6. As Holly Blade, she launches up for 3 again, though, but Patrice Toston gets the rebound here.
Know where Holly Blade is. She's the three-point shooter for this team.
Down low, Blades was no good on that shot. But Sarah Larson tried to get the rebound here, got knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Eagle basketball.
Nice hustle by Sarah Larson, just keeping the possession alive for the Eagles here. Now they're trying to situate who they want out of the game, and it's going to be Toston. Don't want her to pick up a 4th foul. They're going to want her down the stretch of this game. So if you're the Bruins, this is the time to take advantage and turn up your defense here.
Oh, absolutely. And they're going to call an offensive foul here off of the inbounds play. They're going to call a foul on Sarah Larson.
I don't know. Maybe she pushed off to get open. I didn't quite see it.
Could be. That's now the 10th team foul here for CSI, and that means they are in the double penalty here. Riggs has the ball, takes it left, now goes right. Down low, there's Bella Swan.
Just saw the baseline was open. No defenders ready to come over and help, and nice job there by
Holly Blades. Nice pump fake. And a nice little jump shot there of her own there by Holly Blades.
And anytime that the Bruins have had a run, CSI's had an answer.
We've got 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here. Cassidy Frotton on the take, no good. Rebound goes to Brittany Worth.
Tough game for Frotton today.
Absolutely. After that big game she had yesterday, it's been hard to sort of replicate the same success she's had.
She's 3 for 8 with 9 points and 8 rebounds. She's going for a double-double, and she just will pick up her 3rd foul right here. Yep, 25, Cassidy Frotton will pick up her 3rd.
5th team foul now for Salt Lake Community College. All right, we've got a timeout taken on the floor. We're going to take one as well and be right back with more Snow College basketball action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Snow TV and continuing coverage of the Region 18 SWAC basketball tournament. We've got just under 7 minutes left to play here in the women's championship game between the Salt Lake Community College Bruins and the College of Southern Idaho Eagles. Right now the Eagles holding on to a 6-point lead here, looking to extend that back up to 8.
They led by double digits in the first half. Bruins have been able to keep it within single digits this entire second half.
Holly Blades on the shot there, air balls it no good. But Grinzel this time with a rebound, her shot is short as well. Salt Lake on the run here. Goal taken has the ball up top, kicks it over. Mercedes Riggs on the wing, she'll drive baseline. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Easy call. Sarah Larson was there for, was waiting for
days.
her.
Days before Mercedes Riggs got there.
She knew exactly what Mercedes Riggs was going to do, and just stood still to take that charge. Nice play.
Grinzel here on the wing. Guarded here by Riggs, kicks it over. Rochelle Owens now, guarded by Bella Swan. Looking to find something, finds Holly Blades on the cut. Down low, nice cut there. No good though by Julia Dufereno. She gets her own miss and puts it back in.
I was gonna say, oh, what a heartbreaker for CSI.
Natalie Parsons.
Finally, Natalie Parsons is able to connect from downtown. She is 2 of 8, but she's a much better shooter than 2 of 8.
Absolutely, the leading scorer for this Salt Lake Community College team. And playing a little bit of volleyball there, a little bit of keep away between both teams. Riggs has it, kicks it down low to Swan. Swan puts it up, no good, high off the glass, but we've got a foul here.
I believe they're gonna call this number 24, yep. Number 24, Rochelle Owens.
That is her second personal foul now. And the 11th team foul for CSI. Bella Swan goes to the line to shoot 2. Not sure you want to send her to the line right now. She's hit 4 of 4 from the line tonight.
Yeah, great free throw shooter, and she just did a great job of trailing that play. And nice find by Mercedes Riggs, finding her cutting to the hoop. So a free throw here could cut it to a 1-possession game.
And she makes the second. Now 54-57, just a 3-point game now. Buckle up your seatbelts, everybody, because it's going to be one crazy finish here. 5 minutes left to play. Lopez Segura, and they're going to call a foul here on Bella Swan. She's going to pick up her second personal foul of this game. 7th team foul.
Hand check foul there.
So getting ready to shoot the 1-and-1 here is Elizabeth Lopez. She's already 2 of 2 from the line tonight, hoping to make it 3 of 3. And she does. And now it's back to a 2-possession game here.
Coming down the stretch, you're gonna need every free throw to count here. So they've shot well thus far, 10 for 11.
No good on that one. Bella Swan gets the rebound here.
Bella Swan got away with a travel for sure there.
Swan has the ball here. Kicks it over. Natalie Parsons now. Parsons might have gotten away with a little bit of a push there. But Bella Swan gets it down low and scores.
Just a pick and roll action there. Bella Swan.
Yeah, nice job reading that by Swan.
Yeah, just rolled real hard to the hoop, and nice pass by Parsons. That pick and roll's been working a little bit for the Bruins.
Blades has it, kicks it over. Grinzel, 8 on the shot, takes a long 3-point shot. Oh my goodness, Zulika Grinzel hitting a big 3-point shot here for CSI.
Boom goes the dynamite, just a broken play right there, and Grinzel just drilled it.
Taking it all the way, there was goal taken. Puts it high off the glass, no good on the shot. We've got another foul here, this one on number 31, Holly Blades. She picks up her second personal foul now. And the 12th team foul, sending goal taken back to the line. She's 2 of 2 tonight from the charity stripe.
She gets the first to go.
4 minutes left to play. Goal taken looks to make this a 1-possession game yet again. And she does. Good gravy.
There we go. It's buckle up time.
And we've got a traveling violation here on Holly Blades. And oh my goodness, that might have been the momentum changer that Slick needed here.
I don't know. I couldn't quite see the play there. Maybe she shuffled her feet as she tried to make the jump stop.
Oh, from where we were sitting, it almost looked like Slick forced CSI into the backcourt. But that's not what the officials called. I guess Holly Blades caught the ball and then just took a little bit of a jump hop there, and they called her for the travel. Johnson has the ball, kicks it over to Parsons, now on the wing. Parsons looking for something, throws it cross court to goal taken. She'll pump three, no good. Kicks it over to Parsons, she'll fake three. She'll drive it in, stop and pop on the shot, no good. Mercedes Riggs, the shot is blocked there by Holly Blades.
Big defensive stop there for CSI.
And now they need to convert on this end to make this a two-possession game here. Tostin on the take. On the drive, Patrice Tostin, but they're not going to count the basket here. But Patrice Tostin will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1 situation here.
Easier said than done, but don't guard her right side. She's a left-hander. She loves going to that left hand.
We've seen her go to the left hand tonight, and it's been sort of disastrous for Slick as she's done that all night tonight. Oh my goodness.
And it looks like it was a fight for the rebound, and number 14, Julia Dufarena, just came down with it and
took an extra
slide on the floor. It's an automatic travel, so unless you're in the NBA.
Mercedes Riggs on the take, kicks it over now. Natalie Parsons pump three, no shot here. 13 left on the shot. Parsons on the take, kicks it over. Goal taken for three, no good. Rebound though goes to Johnson.
Nice job by Brittany Johnson getting that long rebound.
Salt Lake takes a timeout here, boy. Woo. What a game so far. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left to play. Score is 61-58 in favor of CSI.
Slick has the ball as well.
So this is a big possession for Slick right now. If you're the head coach for the Bruins, what are you telling your team right now to hopefully tie up the game, maybe get the lead?
I'm interested to see what defense CSI comes out with, because that pick and roll has been working with either Bella Swan or Brittany Johnson, particularly Bella Swan. We'll see if that's the play design here. I've also seen they've attempted to try and get Parsons cutting baseline and setting a down screen and getting her open, but CSI's been able to read it thus far. But we'll see. I'm actually interested to see. They've been in a man defense. CSI has been, and I wonder if they'll come out in the 2-3 zone, maybe mix it up just a little bit for CSI or for Slick. Because Slick might be anticipating a man defense coming out of the timeout. Because in that scenario, Coach Spector is definitely drawing up a play. So we'll see what happens here.
All right, getting set to inbound here is Natalie Parsons. She finds Bella Swan up top now. Kicks it over. Goal taken on the line.
Had Parsons open for three.
Down low, Mercedes Riggs will raise up for three, and that's good! Mercedes Riggs ties this ball game. Boom goes the dynamite for Mercedes Riggs there. She's 1 of 6. Boy, Salt Lake shooting 4 of 22 from downtown tonight. You know, it seems that in the games they've played this tournament, they haven't shot well from deep, but they've been able to make it when it counts. Swan has it. Riggs, she'll raise up for three again. This time no good, in and out. Julia Dufarena with the rebound. Less than 2 to go. We're all tied up at 61.
CSI was in a 2-3 zone right there.
Holly Blades raises up for three, and that's good.
Oh my! Oh my! It does not get any better than this.
I didn't know we were watching a three-point contest tonight, but Holly Blades answers right back with a three-point shot of her own. Woo! Oh, goodness.
Wasn't any special play design there either, just a defensive breakdown, letting Holly Blades, leaving her open for three. She's actually 2 for 5 from downtown tonight.
Oh, man. The only two players, of course, to make a shot from deep right now for CSI, of course, Holly Blades and Zulika Grinzel. But looking at some of the stats, I'm surprised it's so close it's as close as it is with just how poorly Salt Lake has been shooting the ball. 33% is not going to win you a lot of games.
No, it won't, but they've been able to go to the free throw line 19 times, connecting on 17. So that's been part of it, and they've hit a couple threes in this half as well.
Yeah, when you get to the line as often as Salt Lake has, it's pretty easy to stop them. It's pretty hard to stop them rather from getting an advantage here and staying in the game. Southern Idaho though has been to the line 13 times tonight. So
I like the press coming out of the timeout.
Riggs back up top now, kicks it over. Parsons on the wing. Gets it down low, Brittany Johnson, and she gets in there.
Nice find. They were overextending, anticipating the drive of Parsons, and Brittany Johnson just sealing her man, presenting a passing lane, and went and got it.
And Patrice Toston breaking some ankles there. Julika Grinzel for three, that's good! Julika Grinzel!
Well, what can I say? Big players make big shots.
And CSI all the CSI people here are loving it. Bella Swan, she puts it in off the glass. And Salt Lake Community calls a timeout here. With 56 seconds left to play, the score is 65-67 in favor of CSI.
I love that Slick didn't just come out and, wanted to go for the three. I'm glad that they stayed aggressive, going to the hole. If anything, you could have drawn a foul, but nice finish for Bella Swan there. Oh man, this is fun basketball. You gotta love it if you're a fan of either team.
Yeah, definitely a great game of basketball being played today here, and so close, such a close game. This game is not going to be. This game is not going to end pretty for one team. It's going to be a heartbreaking loss for one team.
Yeah, and
this is going right
CSI,
down to the very wire.
It would be shattering if CSI they've led this entire game. I think since the beginning of the first half, they took the lead, haven't looked back. They've only seen Salt Lake Community College tie it, but yeah, either way, it's a championship game. Either way, someone's coming away with a nice victory, and someone's going away with a sad loss. So,
do you stay in the 2-3 zone here if you're CSI?
Depends if you're going to look. I thought they might try and do a full court trap.
CSI with the ball here. They're up by 2. All they need to do is eat out the clock here.
They did switch to a man, so they don't want to leave an open shooter.
And we've got all the fans here for both teams raising it up, cheering for both teams now. Shot is no good. That was a big shot. Big opportunity missed there for CSI. Riggs here on the ball. She's going to take it. Kicking it down low to Brittany Johnson. And it goes off her hands and out of bounds. Salt Lake Community is going to call another timeout here with 23 seconds left to play.
Brittany Johnson,
oh my goodness.
That was a good bounce pass. She just mishandled it.
Oh, can you only imagine what she must be feeling right now?
I know. Well, she knows she would have had 2 points.
She had her man under.
She had her man sealed. If she would have got that, she could have gone straight up, easy too. But instead, she mishandled it, goes out of bounds, and now they're going to be forced to foul. So you want to make sure you know who the foul shooters are if you're Salt Lake Community College. Know who the foul shooters are for CSI, and foul the one that's not gonna, that has obviously the worst percentage. So know your personnel.
Oh, absolutely. Who do you get it to if you are Salt Lake Community? Obviously, CSI has possession of the ball right now, but if Salt Lake Community gets one more opportunity here, they're most likely going to have to end up fouling and sending CSI to the line. But if you're Salt Lake Community, who's the player that you trust to take that last shot for you?
You either let Mercedes Riggs has made plays tonight. You either let her make a play, or let Parsons go to work. She's a talent offensively.
And they're not going to foul. A timeout called here by Southern Idaho.
I think I kind of like see if you can force them to 10 seconds in the backcourt before you foul when there was 23 seconds left. But good timeout call by CSI. Save the possession and make sure you can get it inbounds. Force them to foul you so you can get points at the free throw line.
And we're going to stick with you guys through here, through this timeout. 14 turnovers in this game for Salt Lake Community. 13 turnovers for CSI here. 14 team fouls tonight for the Bruins. 21 team fouls for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's been big. There was a real discrepancy for a while there in this second half. CSI was just getting every whistle blown on them, and kind of picked up now. 18 fouls here for Salt Lake Community College, but it's only 1-1 on their next foul. So got to make sure if you're going to the free throw line, you got to hit one. Got to hit that first one.
So do you foul Salt Lake Community, send them to the line for that 1-1 chance, or? I mean, what else can you do here? You can't let them just have the ball and run out the clock.
And that's who you want with the ball.
Foul. Patrice Tostin.
Patrice Tostin, her last trip to the free throw line, she missed. It was a 1-1 situation. She missed the first one. So, but she's 4 for 5 from the line right now, and definitely your scorer. So,
absolutely, big free throw shots here for Patrice Tostin, and nobody is sitting down here. There's so many people standing up right now. And Southern Idaho takes another timeout there. I'm not entirely sure why they wanted to take that timeout.
Well, I'm sure that they were trying to anticipate a steal or something, or a 10-second call. I'm not sure what, but now they're going to just draw up a play out of the timeout. Anticipating after the free throws what they're going to do. If Tostin makes the first one, either way you got to go for a 3. Only 10 seconds left.
Yeah, it's still a 1-possession game, of course.
So, but I would anticipate they'll try and do a drive to the hoop and kick out a Parsons, or maybe they'll put in Summer Yak here in the final minute, or here in the final 10 seconds, just to have that extra shooter on the floor.
And it looks like who they're going with right now is the lineup of Summer Yak, Mercedes Riggs, Natalie Parson, Bella Swan, and Cassidy Froughton. So Swan and Froughton can get the rebound here. But boy, talking about pressure, these are big free throws here for Patrice Tostin. She's either going to be a hero or a villain because of these free throws. And she misses! Salt Lake Community gets the rebound. They have a chance to tie it or take the win here. Summer Yak for 3. No good on the shot.
Jump ball. Possession arrow goes in favor of CSI. Summer Yak. Oh, she had a look.
So close.
That looked good too.
That did. Only 9/10 of a second left.
That's gonna
do it. As the College of Southern Idaho wins the women's championship here on this Region 18 SWAC tournament, and the looks on the faces of Salt Lake Community describe it all. They are just so disappointed. They had a great look right there at the end. The ball just didn't fall for them.
Summer Yak 0 for 4 from downtown, and the final shot had about as good of a look as you could have if you're a shooter, and she couldn't get it to fall. Oh, heartbreaking. But if you're CSI, your defense comes through for you. You're limiting them in the first half, only to 23 points in the first half, making them play catch-up the entire game. Terrific competition and wonderful competitors. What a game.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the best kind of basketball game, as you know, the best just kind of game that you can hope for here. Both teams playing their hearts out here in this championship game, and a great game here played by both teams, and just a heartbreaking loss here for the ladies of Salt Lake Community College, but they really shouldn't have anything to feel ashamed about. They played a really hard game. They just got down a little bit too much in the first half, and were unable to come back.
Yeah, just tough because you're the number 1 seed. You're supposed to win, and but Patrice Tostin. We talked about this throughout the broadcast. Just anytime Slick made a run, CSI had an answer, and usually it was from Patrice Tostin. Just a wonderful game. She finishes with 14 points and 4 rebounds, 3 assists. She battled some foul trouble in that second half, which caused her to sit a little bit, but
excellent job there by Patrice Tostin and CSI. Holly Blades also with a big game, finishing with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and she hit a couple of clutch 3-point shots.
Yeah, that three in the corner. That three in the corner that she hit put them back up 3. That was a big shot.
Absolutely.
Momentum was definitely going in favor of the Bruins, and it was a momentum killer a little bit. But that was also just a defensive breakdown. There was no play ran. She just was left open in the corner, so kind of tough break for Slick there. But man, Bella Swan finishes with 16 points, 8 rebounds, and Natalie Parsons, the scorer for Salt Lake Community College, didn't shoot great, finishes with 10, and Mercedes Riggs, who I thought played very well down the stretch of the second half, finishes with 14 and 4 assists.
All right, so it looks like we're getting ready here to present some awards. And we've got the ladders out under the nets. CSI is going to get the nets here, the championship nets. And
so they're going to give out the MVP awards as well.
Women's Regional Director, assisted by Joel Bates, Women's Assistant Region Director. Congratulations to Salt Lake Community College, Region second place team.
So they'll present the award first, Salt Lake Community College.
This time.
Don't forget, we got another great matchup.
Absolutely.
Same teams, but it's the men's teams.
Number 5, Brittany Johnson. Number 10, Summer.
And that was another tough play down the stretch with Brittany Johnson mishandling that pass that was delivered by Mercedes Riggs.
And you could just see the look on some of the faces of these players here. You know, some of these players, Brittany Johnson and Bella Swan in particular, you can just see it in their faces. They are just not happy with themselves. Maybe making a couple of miscues right there down the stretch that cost them this game.
Yeah, well, and they also spotted them quite a few points there in the first half.
Absolutely, it's really hard to come back. They won the second half of this ball game, no question about that.
Yeah, well, they were down by 9 at the half. Slick was, and ended up losing by 2, so outscored them by 7 in the second half, and ended up putting 32 points on the board, and their defense was a little bit better in the second half, so they only allowed 25.
All right, well, everybody, thank you for joining us here for this first game. Remember, please join us later as the CSI men's team takes on the Salt Lake Community College men's team as well. Thank you for watching Snow TV.